posted on the corner.
I'm posted on the corner. I'm posted on the corner. I'm posted on the corner. I'm posted on the corner.
Posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito and DJ Misses.
What's poppin'?
Today we're joined by a voice that's redefining modern soul. From her album, Shea Butter Baby, 8 Sex Location.
Hello.
To now her new album, Vacancy.
Wake up! Who is that girl on your phone? No.
She has a career rooted in honesty, vulnerability, and vocal excellence.
Come on with it.
Make some noise for Ari Lennox.
Woo!
Thanks.
What's up, Ari?
Hey, honey.
How you feeling?
You look beautiful.
Thank you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Period.
Thank you.
So how are you feeling right now since the album has dropped?
Feel really good. Feel happy. I have something to be really, really excited about and to showcase my artistry in this next era that I'm in. It just feels very fitting and just wonderful. Yeah.
What does the word vacancy mean to you at this point in your life right now?
It's basically meaning, it means to fill a void that, just a space that needs to be filled or a space that someone can just remove themselves from. So,
definitely.
Yeah, you know.
Period.
When we push play on Vacancy, it opens with mobbing in D.C. What parts of D.C. still live inside of you when you go into the studio?
Wow. I don't know. Pretty girls. It's as who they smoke. Ask them what do they know. As again we go. So probably that vibrato and that swag, that just DC energy is just, it's going to be in all the songs that I make. But definitely Mobbin' in DC, feel like I channeled the go-go singers a little bit.
Was Vacancy the first title that you went with when naming this album, or did you have other titles?
Wow, that's a good question. Wait, there were other titles. I don't remember them though. Do you remember, Justin? Drama Queen.
Come on, are you the drama?
Shoot, yeah. And that's what happened. I think we saw Cardi had that, and then we wound up taking songs off. We were like, you know what? We need to be about the music.
Yeah.
And since it's so easy for people to be like, oh, drama, Ari. So I just wanted to really focus on the music. And so the next project, like an EP, is going to be about the drama.
Definitely.
I'm going to just talk my stuff on that, you know.
So let's go back to Mobbin' in DC. What's your carry-out order?
Oh, my God. Maybe a steak and cheese egg roll, 3 wings, probably, fried wings, of course, mumbo sauce, the fries. Yeah.
You getting you a half and half?
And also a steak and cheese. We do steak and cheese really good. I know that's like a Philly thing, but like on Georgia Avenue, I hope it's still there. There's a carry out on Georgia Avenue in front of Howard. The most amazing steak and cheese I've ever had, but I haven't had in a while, so I hope it's still there.
What's your favorite? Who is your favorite go-go band?
Oh, I like Toes. General's Child. Sorry. Shrimp. Not
General
chicken.
Tso's shrimp. Period.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Period. Your go-go band. Who's your favorite go-go band?
Backyard. Every
Come on,
day.
Backyard.
And CCB and TCB. Backyard's my number one.
Okay. What's your go-to mall?
Go-to mall in DC? Probably Tyson's. There's one near Tyson's.
What's the mall that got the cookies?
What cookies?
Okay, so my best friend is from DC. She's from Northeast area.
Okay.
And she took me to a mall. It was in the hood, but they got they go for these cookies.
The hood?
It's like a sugar cookie or a snickerdoodle.
Oh,
it's
honey, I don't know. Did I fail as a native? I don't know. I don't know about these cookies.
Well, the next time you go,
okay, find the cookies. What's the mall with the cookies?
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna call her when we done, so I can figure it out. So when you go home, you go get you a cookie.
Thank you. All right.
Don't take too long to text her back. Ari Lennox is here, posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito and DJ Misses. Soul music has always been about honesty.
Yeah.
At what moment did you realize that you weren't just going through your personal therapy by sharing your art, but it was a superpower?
Yeah, instead of being depressed and and crying over someone endlessly, I can heal by writing it, putting it on the paper, and other people can relate and we can all heal together. Or I can channel things. I'm not a witch. I don't want people to think. I promise. I'm not a witch. I like witches. I like some witches, but I'm not a witch. And I don't know where I was going. I had the ADHD glitch. But what was I saying? Shoot. Oh, yeah, I can manifest. I can manifest anything. So, like, whether it's love or whether it's someone wasting my time. So I'm realizing I have to be careful with the things that I say. But this album, I wanted to manifest a lot of sensuality, confidence, and just sexual happiness.
Yes.
Definitely.
From the debut album to now, Vacancy, when you listen to your voice, how do you take your growth on a spiritual level?
Ooh, on a spiritual level, I'm definitely so much more confident and sure of who I am and less likely to need validation. And also, I'm trusting my intuition. Like, I knew the album wasn't done. We tried to end it 3 times, and I said, no, it's not done. And I'm so happy about that, because some of people's greatest faves from this album, Mobbin' in DC wouldn't have been on this album if I didn't say, no, we're not done. So it's like to trust myself. And also, like, when I sound a mess on stage, like, there's no point in asking anyone, did I sound a mess? No, I know I sounded a mess. So it's like trusting my ear. Like, my ear knows, I know, I don't need anyone's validation or encouragement or anyone to lie or whatever, or anyone to psychoanalyze me. Like, I know,
For sure.
and so just relying on self.
And number 3 has been with you on this album when you say it took you 3 times, and you recorded in 3 different cities.
Oh, wow.
Miami, LA, Atlanta.
You're good.
When it came to that, like, what did you get from each city? With Miami, Atlanta, and then LA, the vibes, what were?
I'll say in LA, it's that sun. I love Studio City. It's beautiful. The vibes, the people. Just love that area. I love walking in that area. Down the street from that area, it's a beautiful hike. Good food. Yeah, it's just great. And then the studio, at least 2 of these studios, California and Atlanta, very humble, traditional studios that aren't too fancy. And so I really love, like, a studio that's not the most fancy. It just feels like home, or traditional home. I think that's something about LA and Atlanta, or at least LA. In Atlanta, it's amazing. It's just good energy, just beautiful people. I mean, Atlanta and California are just spaces where everyone's a creative. So I think it's just really natural to conjure up creativity. Not a witch, but yeah.
Now, a lot of people, including myself, has been with your music. I got hip to you with Whipped Cream.
Oh.
And that was like a pivotal point in a lot of women's life when you're trying to get through something.
Wow.
From that on out to Wake Up. A lot of people use it for healing, heartbreak, things like that. But what has
Wake
love
Up?
taught? Huh?
They use that for Wake Up?
Let me listen
Really?
to it. Sometimes some stuff I have to hear it out loud from somebody else to heal from that. Like, I'm going through the same thing, just like what we were talking about before we got started. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only person going through it.
Yeah.
So it's heartbreak to healing.
Yeah.
Things like that. So what has love taught you about yourself lately?
Wow. What has love taught me about myself? Self-love has taught me, like, I am the prize. My family and friends have taught me that I'm special, I'm loved, I'm amazing. They like hanging out with me. I like hanging out with them. And to embrace that more. And who's going to love you more than your friends and family? Of course, the healthiest friends and family that you have. Like, who's going to love you more than that? And just lean into that if you ever get confused about what true love is, because sometimes romantically it can get a little dicey and things of that nature. But my family, for the most part, has shown me great, unconditional, healthy love.
The love that you need.
The love I need.
For sure. Now, social media and things like that get loud. How do you protect your peace?
how do I protect my peace? Staying off of it, not reading the comments, because sometimes when I do, I'm gonna have to block someone and then unblock them, and or sometimes I may find myself, clapping back, and I was doing real good because the last time I clapped back was like April, so. I don't ever get no credit for that. Not that I need it, but it's just like, it was, my energy was high. I just came off of this other interview where a lot of my wounds were like brought to the surface, and I've been traveling, so I haven't been able to talk to my therapist. She's amazing, and so I didn't feel very regulated that day emotionally, and so this person caught me at the right time, and I don't regret it because now certain things are out there, and I can also realize, okay, I'm triggered here, so let's continue to sort through that with the professional and just within my own ways of healing. So
now some people, especially our people, we look at therapy like, I don't need no therapist. I'm cool. I talk to God. I'll get it done. But what was that moment to where it was like, no, y'all, like, let me put some of these bucks toward a therapist?
No, these people go to school. These people they have PhDs and like degrees in psychology, the way the brain works and the way emotions work and things of that nature. So lean into a professional. Your friend might be overwhelmed with their own life. Like they cannot help you necessarily in all types of ways. Like lean into someone who is skilled in that field and to help you. And I feel like that is the best way to do it. Of course, like, church, spirituality, all of these things can help. Yoga, going on nature walks, writing in your journal. But there is nothing like having a human being, not ChatGPT, not a robot, not AI, but a human being who is there to challenge your way of thinking. Like, how many times have I created villains in my life and it was just a one-sided beef? Like, just one-sided, all in my head. She will challenge me and be like, what proof do you have that this person had ill intent towards you? Right. And she got me together so many times. Like, I look back on all these people that I've approached, like, you did this to me, or I didn't like when you did this. And looking back, it's just like, I have no proof that this person was trying to shade me or hurt me or break my heart, So it's helping me in that way. Also, this something called the circle of belonging or something, where it's just like putting people in certain categories: acquaintances versus coworkers and companions versus friends versus soulmates versus intimates. Like everyone has a different category, and just leaning into that, and that helps me not take things so personal. Like, for instance, when I fell for that guy recently, I fell for this guy in like 2 weeks or whatever. Why would I be falling for someone in 2 weeks? You know what I'm saying? It's natural though. It's natural. I'm an Aries. I'm a lover. Thank you. I'm a lover girl. There's nothing wrong with that. But like really analyzing it, of course, like this person was an acquaintance. And I told him that. He was like, yeah, we're friends. Like while we were getting to know each other. And I was like, no, like we're acquaintances. Like I don't know you to be like anything more than an acquaintance yet. But yes, looking back on it, those feelings that I felt, I know now. Like, we got to work on that because that was an acquaintance.
So you're still learning when it comes to when you're meeting somebody, the emotion. So do you consider that, I'm holding back from like who you are? Like when you try, like you say, I fall in love within 2 weeks. That's
not in love,
but like
it's not love. It's deep attachment.
Okay,
a bond. I know it's not love, but I get attached quickly.
Do you feel like that take away from who you are as a person? When you try to pull that back a little bit?
Wait, one more time.
Do you feel like that takes away from who you are as a person? Like that's who you are to
Right. I have to be me. I think it's a boundary. Because I thought staying on the phone with someone all night meant that like they genuinely cared about me, but sometimes it could just be someone looking for a pen pal or a friend. And so, but I have to realize, for me to protect myself, these long conversations can create a deep bond for me. So I have to limit that time. But I'm gonna be myself. But now I recognize, okay, limit that time that you give to someone. Period.
If you play it nasty, she gonna hit that high key.
Thank you.
Ari Lennox is here, posting on the corner with yours truly and DJ Misses.
Oh my God.
Ari,
yeah.
10 years into the game, what has success taught you about protecting your creativity?
Success has taught me you cannot listen to what other people are saying. Don't let that encourage you to go a certain way. Like, for instance, I dropped a record called Smoke, where I'm talking about wanting to fight someone because the internet had me in a frenzy. I was pissed. So this was my freedom song. I wanted to fight. And I was talking my truth on it. And then it was released and people were like, what is this? And all of this stuff. And then I dropped Soft Girl Era and they're just like, well, what is going on? It's too sexy. Like, I need you to go deeper. I was going deeper. I was mad. I was probably the most honest I've ever been, And so you have to understand who you are and what you want and trust yourself and not these people, because these people will lie to me all day and be like, Shea Butter Baby was so deep when I'm talking about making love by a trash can.
Literally.
So what are you talking about? You don't know.
For sure.
The word vacancy represents like space, emptiness, and availability.
Yeah.
What does that word mean to you in this chapter of your life right now?
Oh, it just means that I'm okay here. I'm okay here in this space by myself. If that means I am not stressed out and concerned and, that the emotions in me aren't fiery. I'm just peaceful and calm. I'm okay by myself. That's what it's definitely teaching me.
Let me into the mind of Ari. What's your favorite ratchet song right now?
Wow. Of like a current song?
Yeah, something that's ratchet. Or it could be old.
Yes, thank you, because I love nostalgic music. It's two, Trillville, What It Is, and it's just so beautiful, a very beautiful ballad. And
It's a love
very
song.
Spiritual, very religious. It's a love song. It really is to me. And Cheese and Dope, Project Pat.
Project Pat.
I love Project. You
hard.
do. I love that whole album.
Yeah.
Mr. Don't Play.
Yeah,
You hard.
Don't
Yeah.
play that.
Thank you.
All right, I broke carrots. My bad.
I want to meet more people who love Project Pat and like hang with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you
Project
more
Pat's
of
a
a
legend.
driver or a passenger?
Oh, I'm a driver. I drive everywhere, cross country, like 5 or 6 times by myself, with my dogs. One time with my brother, one time with a boo. I love driving. But you mean, is this a metaphor for something?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love driving. But I hate it at the same time. I get a little rage, a little bit.
Or you be fussing?
I have to dial it back and remember, you don't want to die, you don't want to die, you don't want to die, you don't want to cause death, you don't want to do none of this.
Everybody's life is
Yes,
in your hands.
everybody's. So, yeah.
That's what's up. So how important is creative control and ownership at this point of your career?
Oh, it's everything. And it's something I've always had. So I feel very blessed. I don't think it would have worked out in any other way if I felt stifled creative-wise. So it's been a dream. Everything has been beautiful.
Definitely. If you could change one thing about the industry, if you had the power to change something, what would you change?
Wow. I would change... Well, Apple and Spotify hurt me for saying streaming. Maybe they'll never mess with me again or put me on their playlist again. But I love you, Spotify and Apple and all the streaming services. It's just sometimes you get on there and you can be like discouraged by like, like just stream sometimes. But it's just like when overall, like, we've done a good job. Like, so many of us have done a good job. But sometimes with those streams being so, like, blatant for people to see, people can, like, do what they want with them, judge you, even opportunity-wise, judge you for certain, consider not hiring you for things. Or just, like, the things that can come with people just specifically seeing all those little things. Like, I just wish we could go back in time where people bought the album. Like, I would like to be older and successful in that time back in the day where people were buying albums and people could listen to it just endlessly, and that's their project. And versus now, it's just, I don't feel like, I think it's growing. People are buying vinyls again. People are buying CDs, and I encourage that. I really love that.
You reunited with the duo Jermaine Dupri and Brian Michael Cox, that duo that gave us Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Getting in the studio with those two, what is that energy and creativity like?
Oh, everything. I just know we'll just be jamming, and then as soon as I start dancing, I know like this is the one I want to finish this. We have so many beautiful records, so many unreleased records. I genuinely can't wait to get back with them. They're great. And Jermaine Dupri is amazing, always promoting me, shouting me out. He is literally why I love Atlanta so much. He's literally why I love R&B so much. Like his whole discography, I could go to a club and they're playing all of his hits and I am so full, so like happy because he's that flawless. Like all of these people, the Brat, Criss Cross, Mariah Carey, Monica, it's just endless. He's amazing.
You
Him
have
and Brian.
platinum records, Grammy nominations, world recognition.
Period.
When you're going to write music, are you inspired by those accolades or do you block them out so you can stay pure?
Oh, when I'm writing music, yeah, I'm not thinking about that at all. Yeah, I'm definitely not thinking about any of my accolades. I'm just trying to make something pretty and meaningful, you know. And of course, some songs I have intentions of, let's try to do something that'll be universal. But like songs like Mobbin' in DC, I'm just like, let me just literally write my whole soul on a project. And that's my story. That's me. Like I was really yearning for this person, even though it was just a simple infatuation thing. But like I was yearning for this person because he reached out to me when I was being dragged on the internet and crashing out and stuff like that. But he didn't think I was crazy. He didn't think I was weird. Maybe he was toxic too and just wanted to come closer. And I just appreciate people who see me and don't judge me. And you know, it's an awesome experience. And that's why he got a song out of me. Not everyone gets a song.
So to get a song out of you, they really just like
You gotta be
they gotta
either
be there.
really horrific or just really like wow, like impressive.
Was there anybody specific that, because this, like I said, this album was real sensual, real sexy. So it was like, was somebody in your mind while you were writing some of these records?
Wow. Well, that one guy I was talking about, Mobbin. I'm trying to think, was anyone else? Yeah, because Pretzel was just like a writing game. Like this is manifestation. This is what I want. I want to be flipped and folded, and twisted and twisting. But it wasn't necessarily about anyone. It just was like, let me make a pretty song. Under the Moon, that was about someone. And yeah, Vacancy, that was another thing where it's just like, we're just having fun, you know? Trying to think, is anything else about anyone specifically? No.
Okay.
Just two guys on those two songs.
So this album was mainly for the manifestation. Like, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Don't flip and dip me. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm someone I can trust and be with forever.
Definitely. So going back to Jermaine Dupri and Brown Michael Cox, how do you feel like they challenged you as an artist when you were in the studio with them?
Oh, wow. I just feel they're amazing. They encourage me to just follow my heart and to keep going. And he's helping me with, he's very patient.
Okay.
They're very patient. If I just want to sit with a song for a bit and like take my time writing, or they're okay with that. So they're not like aggressive energies that make you want to like hurry up and write fast, because I cannot do that. Like I like to take my time. Sometimes I like to take days, months, like writing something. So they're very cool and understanding.
For sure.
When she retires, she's going to give you a pension.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Ari Lennox is here.
It was a lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie.
We telling lies.
No, it was a lie.
Segue.
I thought it would be funny. I think it's just, the thing is, when you really like someone, sometimes you're just like, oh, just say anything. I mean, you're passionately enjoying this person, and just sometimes you just act a little crazy. But do I really want to have a baby with this person? No. Do I really want to give them half of my pension? Absolutely not. But it's just the excitement of the moment sometimes.
The delusion.
The delusion.
And that's what come with love. It's
Delusion. You gotta be a
delusional.
little
You gotta be
delusional
Delulu.
to be in
Yeah.
love.
I'm going
It
to take it, though.
is.
I'm delusional.
Really?
Delusional too.
Oh, I
That's
love
why when when you said the 2 weeks, I said, Grabby said I love you in 2 weeks.
Oh,
For
you
sure.
get me.
I love you in 2
But
weeks.
I don't know if I've ever loved, because it is an action. Like every day, us choosing each other and just knowing that those things haven't happened. I haven't accepted a person fully. They haven't accepted me fully. So I know I do just be saying that shit. But it's usually like during sex.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it got to be unconditional, too. The love has to be
Exactly. And that's how I know it ain't ever happened.
The way I think about
Other
it
than my
is-
family, like,
Of course.
you know.
unconditional. I love you doing sex.
Yeah.
In the ear.
In the air, you said?
I said in the ear.
In the air.
No, that's a little crazy. Love is a strange thing. But what's a relationship lesson that you wish you learned earlier on in life?
Oh, people will believe you when you make extreme decisions, and you got to own those decisions. Don't have regret like later. Like if you're saying you want to break up with someone, they're going to believe you, and they may be gone for the rest of your life. And so that is something I am still working on. Just how do I communicate during the deepest of arguments in a healthier way of just not pushing away someone forever. I don't know what that is to where I go the extreme of just like maybe we shouldn't be together. But so if I could get past that, I think maybe I could be in a healthy relationship. But I also don't feel like I've met anyone worthy
Of
of
making that communication.
I pray that it also has to do with, of course, I need a lot more healing, but also like I just haven't been dating secure energies. And I think sometimes I feel like if I'm dating a secure partner, I don't see me saying no shit like that to them.
Yeah, for
Of
sure.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like certain energies might mirror me, might bring out the worst in me and things of that nature. But there are certain people I feel like I would never, I don't know. I've never dated a secure person, and I would hope I wouldn't hurt them.
Yeah,
or be
when you put
toxic
it
to
like
them.
that, you never realize how much we've all have dated a person that's not secure with themselves.
Oh my God.
Somebody
It's all I've
presents to you like, this is who I am. That's why people be telling you, like, when somebody come up to you like, what you looking for in a man? What you looking for? Why would I tell you so you can fake it and be him?
And yeah.
But the whole
Exactly.
time, it's not that. So, I mean, that I feel like that's good accountability that you have to yourself.
But when are
because
we gonna?
When is it going to happen?
When is it gonna happen? When am I gonna change? I'm accountable all day.
Yeah.
But like, when will the evolution happen? I don't know.
I think
Well,
the
honestly-
timing, it's all timing too. Like you got so much going on in your life right now, Ari. Like you
Yeah.
so up right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The album is great. Everything
I
right
love
now.
your glasses.
Thank you.
They're so cute.
Thank you. I feel like right now a man would just be in your way.
Yeah, a man, exactly.
So let's just.
Oh my
I think you just
God.
gotta it's all about timing. Like you have to be ready for it. And maybe it's a thing where like you're not ready and God know you're not ready for that person yet because you're focusing on Ari Lennox.
Yeah. Have you seen those Instagram videos where like the guy's pretending to be God and he's just like, yes, send like one more toxic person.
Yeah,
to
and
that.
then see how she handled that.
I really feel like that's God's beef with me right now for character development. Like he just really just wants me to suffer for a good 15 more years.
Not suffer. He wants you to learn.
What do you want more? Do you want me? Like, what more? Like
The right man has patience.
Yes.
Your light is going to shine. He's going to amplify that light.
Period.
Happy Women's History Month.
Thank
yes,
ya.
happy Women's
He's
History
on the
Month.
way.
Yes.
Now, let me get back
Thank
into
you.
the mind of Ari Lennox. If you could act in one of your favorite movies, what movie are you acting in?
Oh my God, Love Jones. I love Love Jones. Friday. I would have been really young, I guess, while that came out. So maybe I would have been one of the kids at the ice cream.
Oh.
I love Friday. And maybe New Jack City, someone on drugs, maybe. And 51st States. I love that movie so much. There was no black people in Apocalypto, but I would have loved to maybe help out with the production behind this.
You could be the one.
Okay, Rudy Youngblood is so fine.
Yes.
He's one of the leads in that movie. He's sexy.
Your birthday is coming up. What are your B-Day plans?
Oh, I'm going on vacation.
Period.
And I'm going with my cousin, and she's a trainer, so I'm going to try not to go crazy with the food, but this place has a lot of amazing food, so it is what it is. I can't wait.
Yeah, I see you tatted on the right. What was your first tattoo ever?
Oh, my God, these are great questions. What'd you say?
I said, what was your first tattoo ever?
My first tattoo was Courtney with the music notes, but I'm trying to remember who did it. I don't remember who did that one.
How old were you when you got it?
17. I remember hiding it, or 16.
That's why you got it.
Yeah. Exactly. And then this was literally on a T-shirt that I had. It was like a graphic tee with flowers, and I showed this man. I was like, "Can you put these flowers on my arm?" And I was probably 17 or 18 when I got the rest of it. I don't know, but DC.
What's a hidden talent that Ari Lennox has that we may not know about?
Hidden talent? What's my hidden talent? Oh, I can drive a boat. Yeah, I have a boat. I'm selling it now, but I have a boat. My boat sank last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because so it's heavy lifting taking a boat in and out of the water. And so I would just leave her there at the dock and for months, and I don't know what happened, something where the water was seeping. I don't know what happened, but one day I came home and it was tilted to the left, and I realized, oh, she's sinking, and so I went out there and had to tow her, and that was like $12,000, and I just realized, okay, I don't have the bandwidth, the proper house, a boat lift, a boat garage. I don't have all of these things that would make owning a boat a lot easier and safer. So until I get that help, I ain't gonna do the boat life no more. But I know how to drive a boat, so I could drive somebody's boat.
That's dope. That's dope. Would you ever get into Broadway or acting?
Yeah, I would.
You have such a Broadway voice.
Thank you.
I really think once you get this ride out, hit the Broadway.
Thank you.
I really think you should.
Okay, I would love to.
Definitely.
Yeah, I wanna explore acting more. I think it's just all about the opportunity or creating it for myself. I'm down.
If someone listens to Vacancy, and they're in their own zone, they're zoning out, what's your personal message to them? What do you want them to take away from listening to that album?
I want you to take away from this album confidence, sensuality, trusting yourself, just self-love, self-care, like, bubble baths, hot water, tea, spas. Take care of yourself, even if there is no partner there. Like, what are you doing for yourself to make you relax and feel good? Just to feel yourself. Yeah, that's what I want people to take away. It's a sensual grown album. It's very specific, it's and that's important, to have that love for yourself, that sensuality for yourself. It's like billions of people in the world, so a lot of sex is happening.
For sure. Definitely. So what can these fans expect when you go on tour?
What can they expect? Just amazing performances, sexiness, beautiful design, beautiful stage design, incredible singing. Blanche and Dexter are back there, my amazing supporting singers, and expect just great soul music. And we're doing things differently, some covers, all kinds of stuff. Definitely. And of course the nostalgic songs. So make sure y'all buy your tickets.
What song are you looking forward to performing on tour?
Wow, probably some of the songs from Pho, my EP. So I'm thinking about doing Cold Outside and maybe Goat. So
Yes, please.
And then from that, I got you. And from this album, probably Mobbin' in DC and High Key. Yeah.
Definitely. When you go back and watch this interview, I want you to give some advice to Ari Lennox. So when you sit back and you chill after all of these interviews you got to do, I want you to go back and watch Posted on the Corner, and I want you to look in the camera and give yourself some advice.
Wow. Right now?
Yes. Well, this is for you. Give yourself advice.
Some advice after
you got to come
back
and look back at it after the advice.
How can I do it?
You can do it. Yes. Give yourself advice
give my
right
advice
now.
For my future self after.
Right now.
just go for it.
Go for it.
You did that, girl. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Make sure you get a massage. Turn that phone off, girl. You don't need to be on the internet, and you don't need to be responding to those guys' text messages and phone calls and stopping you from being awake for the interviews. So,
Thank you.
love you.
Vacancy is out now, available for download. We appreciate the time and attention by this artist right here, redefining modern soul. Make some noise for Ari Lennox.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
This was great, y'all.
Incognito, the biggest show in the city.
Posted on the corner.